Hey, family. So I wanted to take a couple minutes to tell you about a really cool project I'm working on with my students. I teach 5th and 6th grades here at Woodcrest Community. And one thing we're working on is a pen pal project. So I'm not a good reader of letters, so I'm going to invite my wife, Maureen, to come. And her voice is nicer to listen to anyway. So here she comes, and she's going to read some of the letters that my students have received. Okay, so yeah, start with that one. That's good.
All right, here goes. Dear friend, hope you enjoy the Jerusalem dance. It sounds like fun. I don't have a favorite song. Do you have an absolute favorite song? Bunny chow is a very delicious food, which is very African, that I absolutely love. It is a hollowed out loaf of white or brown government bread filled with curry. I prefer lamb curry. Durban is a nice place to try bunny chow. I enjoy being your pen pal. I hope to hear from you soon and stay well.
Nice. And this one next.
Here's another one. Dear friend, the two biggest religious celebrations we have in Ethiopia are Christmas, which we call Gina, and Easter, which we call Fasika. My mother was born on Easter, and my grandmother had named her Fasika, but her nanny later named her something else, which stuck, and she goes by that name now. It's Yeshu, in case you're curious. Both Gina and Fasika come after more than a month of Lent of fasting from eating any animal products. So celebrating involves ending the Lent with lots of traditional foods made with chicken and lamb and
Batter.
Okay.
Fried chicken and lamb. All right. Nice. So this is the last one. I'm going to read it. I think it has a really great point. Dear friend, so you asked me, what is your culture when you were growing up? Now, that is one of the most difficult questions that I have ever been asked. I had to ask a friend in England who is an expert in sociology. What is culture? He said, culture is like an umbrella expression that describes the knowledge, beliefs, artifacts, laws, customs, capabilities, and habits and behavior of the individuals in a group of people. So, culture is composed of so many things. Some things are unique to a country or group of people, and some are not. So, I'm glad that you asked me to share with you some artifact of the place where I grew up. Artifacts are usually very unique to a country or a group of people. I will attach a page with some pictures of a few artifacts from Uganda. Maybe later I will share with you some artifacts from other countries where I've lived. Blessings to you, dear friend. So those are 3 excerpts from letters that my 5th and 6th students have received. But now to the point of the video.
So, can you explain to your friends why you want your kids to be corresponding with people all over the world that they don't know at all?
Sure. Yeah, I think basically this idea came out of the pandemic. Usually class trips are a big part of what we do here at the Bruderhof, where we try to expose our students to different peoples, different cultures, and that sort of thing. So we were thinking, well, because we're in more or less lockdown and can't travel like we usually do, I thought, hey, why don't we match our students up with people in this case, the continent of Africa, who I personally know or other staff members know, so that our students can get a real view into the lives of people who live very differently from them, have different, come from different backgrounds, different ethnic, religious backgrounds. And so this is where this whole thing started. And I have to say that, as you can see from the letters that we read, it's a really great project for a lot of different reasons. The kids are learning how to communicate. They're learning that not everything that is socially acceptable maybe here in America or in their context is acceptable with other people. They're learning about different cultures, different people, and different places, and that's the main point. So we just wanted to share that as something cool that we're doing. It's a little different. Usually I would like to take the kids to museums or to meet people or get guest speakers in. None of that's possible. We have done it with Zooms. Actually, some of these people who the students are writing to have done presentations via Zoom in the classroom, so that's been really cool. So hopefully that answers your question and answers the question of why we made this video to you guys. Have a good one.